What is going on? We're back for another Alliance War video of Season 21. This is our 9th war of the season. We're taking Path 3 today, and I'm bringing in Captain Marvel movie, Nick Fury, and Human Torch. We are in Tier 12 for this war, so we are seeing a lower level defender here with Cap Infinity War. He's a 4-star. Nick Fury has the class advantage, obviously, and I know I'm just going to down him in like 20 hits, so you can see how easy this fight goes. Nothing to comment on here. We go on to the next fight, where we do get a higher level opponent. So that next fight is a OG Captain Marvel. She's a 6-star, rank 1. And I'm going to be using my superior Captain Marvel to basically build up to her binary phase. And the fight takes a little while just because I'm parrying and heavying, taking some time. The node on Path 3 is nothing to really worry about or comment on. It's pretty standard. It's a pretty safe fight. And Captain Marvel, not a difficult defender, so I'm not worried. And I'm not running suicides again for this war. So no suicide masteries. I'm hitting weaker than I'm used to, but again, I haven't really minded not having them on. It's been pretty nice being able to use other champions like Human Torch and Nick Fury, so it's been cool. I just have to bait out a special here and get to my binary, and the fight's over. So the other thing about this war is I have quite a few fights, so you're going to be seeing, I think, 8 fights, including the final boss fight, which is a Doctor Doom. So you'll have that to look forward to if you keep watching. And another full attack bonus achieved here. We move on to our next fight. And next here is the Ghost Rider to finish off Section 1. And I'm going to make a little bit of a mistake, because I am going to use my Human Torch without the pre-fight ability, because yes, I completely forgot about the Ghost Rider buff that went live. So he is now Incinerate immune, which I realized right here when I see that immunity sign flash next to him, and I realized this is going to be a long fight. So I know he would have just melted if I could have incinerated him, but I know I'm just going to have to stick to a 5-hit combo here and try to stay as aggressive as I can so the aggression and regeneration doesn't stack up too much. But yeah, just a little bit of a mistake. It's not going to cost me. It just kind of draws the fight out longer than it needs to. And here I have to bait the SP2, and he's slowly starting to gain those regeneration stacks. So you can see he's gaining like 7-10% health right there. So I have to hit him to get those down again, and now he's in Assassin's range, and I know one more combo is going to do it. So finish him off. Took about a minute. Didn't lose any health, so it was fine, but just a slight error on my part forgetting that he is now Incinerate immune. So 3 fights down, we move on to the next one. And this fight is the EMP modification node. We've got a Symbiote Supreme on it. And again, the only thing to worry about with this node is gaining buffs, because he's going to turn them into passive shocks once he activates a special. But I'm using a 6-star rank 2 Human Torch. He is a Mystic who is not Incinerate immune this time. So I know he's going to go down so fast, and plus he doesn't gain power through the regular combat rate. I enter my Nova form. You can see his health just ticking down, melting away. He doesn't even have a bar of power yet. Get off the SP1, and the Incinerates are going to do him in. Super fast fight, really easy. Would love it if they were all that easy. Get the full attack bonus, and we move on to the next fight. So we stay on Path 3, and yes, we've got another Mystic for Human Torch to melt through. So the node here is nothing to worry about. It's a Doctor Strange, and again, I know Human Torch is going to melt him. He's a 6-star, rank 1. And we start off with the regular medium, light mediums. You can see the Incinerate stacking. You get into the Nova form, and the health bar just drops so fast. He throws the SP1. I take a little bit of block damage. Missed the parry there, but the Incinerates are still doing their thing, and the special one's going to end it. 18 hits, full attack bonus achieved, still hardly any health loss. Things are going really well in this war, and that takes us to the next fight here, where I won't be using Human Torch. I'll be using Nick Fury for this Kingpin. He's a 5-star at rank 4. And with Kingpin, the only thing you have to worry about is him shrugging off those debuffs. He's also going to be shrugging off my bleeds pretty often, so Nick Fury is not going to be as effective as he could have been. But I use Nick Fury because I've got that second life to fall back on, so should anything really tragic happen, I wouldn't lose an attack bonus, hopefully. And you can see, you know, after 23 hits, he's already down to 64% health, so it's just about baiting the SP1s now at this point. I really don't have to parry him much anymore, because you don't want to push him to the SP2, because you can take some good block damage from it. But, yeah, I mean, pretty standard fight for a Kingpin. It just takes a little while because he starts shrugging off the debuffs. And, again, just baiting out that special one. I mean, I've hardly lost any health at this point. I'm still at 98%, so I'm feeling really good. I know I'm not going to lose this fight. It's all a matter of just trying to get it over with as soon as I can at this point, because 50 hits in is a little longer than I would have liked it to take. And now I've got to bait one more SP1, and I know once I can get him to throw it, I can end the fight, but he's being really passive. Finally get him to throw it and go in for this combo to finish him off. Another full attack bonus, and we're still basically at full health, so feeling pretty good still. So all of my remaining fights in this war are on the boss island, actually. And for this first one, I'm going to use Human Torch. It's Mr. Sinister. He's a 5-star, rank 4 on the regeneration node. But Human Torch is awesome for this fight because basically every incinerate that I apply to Mr. Sinister, he's going to put back on me with his special one. And he's also going to take the damage from it until he does. So you'll see right there the SP1 goes off. I gain 4 smolder charges from it. And that's basically what we're going to do this entire fight, is just bait out his SP1 so he can keep transferring them back onto me. He's pretty liberal at throwing them, so I don't have to really bait them much. And, you know, I'm up to 8 smolder charges. The incinerates are killing him. He keeps throwing the SP1 there. It's an easy one to evade, so I'm not taking a lot of damage from it either. And it's just medium, light, mediums. Keep applying the incinerates. He keeps putting them back on me, giving me more and more smolder charges, so it's awesome. And I can tell it's about a minute in. He's almost gone. I'm still at 81% health. One more special one, and I think one more combo plus the special 2 will finish it, which it does. So pretty simple boss fight, full attack bonus. These are unboosted fights, so this is all me. And we go on to the second fight on the boss island here, which is this Medusa. And for this fight, I'm going to use my Captain Marvel movie. She's ramped up, so I'm going to be in binary super fast. I kind of debated who to use for a second. I thought maybe I should use Torch, but I need him for later, so we're going to go with Captain Marvel movie. It's the polka dot power node, so I know I'm not going to be gaining any power. And so this was kind of a risky move to use Captain Marvel movie because I'm essentially going to spend the entire fight at 1.5 bars of power. But I figure with all the Furies I have, I'm hitting so hard, I figure I can probably win the fight just with regular combos and heavies. And so far, I'm off to a great start. I'm only 4 hits in and she's down to 63% health. I'm like, there's no way I'm losing this fight. And I think I get a little too comfortable, a little too confident, because I do make some ridiculously bad mistakes here, which you're going to see in just a second. She throws the SP1, go in. Heavy again. She's at 44% health. And I don't know what happened right there. I took way too long on my heavy. I parried, I waited, and then here I just catch the end of a SP1 for some reason. And now I'm like, oh my god, I might actually lose. I was off to such a good start. So I kind of go back to the basics. Let's just parry and heavy. And I've got to get these heavies off faster because clearly I was lagging before. And I start taking this fight a little more serious again. make sure I fully evade the SP1 this time, and I'm able to finish her off, but I still can't believe I lost so much health. That was such a rookie move to take that damage. So we go on to the final fight here, though, and I do boost for this fight. So you can see the boost that I put on there, and I'm going to use Human Torch because he's a Doctor Doom. I use the pre-fight ability, obviously, and I don't heal up because I'm pretty well topped up on health, above 80%, which I'm comfortable with. So I can't parry him, obviously, because that's the main issue with the boss node, and so it's basically just taking blocked hits until I can find an opening to go in, and baiting the SP1, which I do there. I'm able to evade it. I get the shock on me, so I have to stay away, and it wears off. I'm able to go back in. He's already down to under 70% health, so I'm feeling really good. He's throwing the heavies, throwing the SP1s. I can evade them. I keep getting that shock from going in after the SP1, and bam, I take a hit right there. I didn't take any damage because I've got that invulnerability boost on, and you can see how valuable it is right there. Just saved me a ton of health, if not my entire health bar. So it was great. I'm super glad I did it. And again, I gotta stay away from him here because I've got the shock on me. And you can see he dexterity me right there. I was lucky that I didn't catch a combo. Throw the SP1 here. I'm hoping the Incinerate will finish him, and the Power Sting does. So we get the one shot on the boss, no deaths, and all full attack bonuses achieved. Awesome war. Thanks for watching.